Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for coming. It's nice to see you again. I see especially the people in Los Angeles. Hello, everyone. I'm glad you're here. Look at that. Pauline is now listening to the Dharma, participating in the Sunday assembly. That's very good. All right. We are back to the normal schedule, and maybe first of all, I'd like to apologize to all of you who came here to Dharma Treasury to participate in the cheese. We thought it would be more ready than we were, so we could not finish the repairing the bathrooms quickly enough. So we're a little bit inconvenient. We apologize. We still have a lot of work to do. Perhaps another few months, more repairs, especially repairing. I think we need to get going on repairing the parlor and the office. Okay? So we need to do it as soon as possible so that we can officially open Dharma Treasury to the public. So I'm looking forward to it. So it might still need to take some more time, but we'll get there eventually. And from what I heard, the 3 statues are coming, hopefully, knock on wood. Okay. We're having some problems with the statue, the Korean statue for Way Mountain Temple. Probably not feasible anymore, so we need to make other plans. So basically, Way Mountain Temple is turning out to be a training center like we anticipated. Okay, that's where Los Angeles, where we will concentrate on training our people down there. The more we can handle a lot of people down there, and it's a little bit less expensive than up here. Everything up here is so expensive. Even food is more expensive. Gasoline, of course, is more expensive. Everything, okay? So that's why it's better to concentrate more people down there, okay? We have a lot more space down there than up here. But here, I'm very pleased so far. Look at the floor of the Dharma Treasury. It used to look like a zebra, stripes everywhere. Now it looks like more a real floor. You know, the small things like that makes a difference. Because this temple is the Pureland temple, so we add more things here, make it more adorned than our typical temple. My typical temple has been so far very cheap, very poor. But now that we're doing Pureland Dharma door here, this is a main Dharma door here, I need this to be more adorned, okay? So I still need to, but before that happens, we can do that gradually, but I need to have to finish the repairs. Master Xianjie, Tuan, are they here? Okay, I need that to happen quickly, okay? I don't want to wait much longer. And also, the main thing, of course, is the master, the abbot. I'm looking at him, and I'm very pleased that he's getting more resilient physically. You can tell from his posture when he stands more straight than before. So that's a sign that his health is improving. He still needs to, the posture still needs to be a little bit more straight. So it's a matter of getting more endurance, aerobic training for him. So that's important. He needs to be healthy and needs to be but have better stamina so that he can do more work for us. Right, everyone? Okay? So and then maybe pretty soon he can start speaking Dharma for us, okay? If he wishes. All right, here. Because I be in and out quite often, as you can imagine. We have basically 3 major areas, Los Angeles, Northern California, which we are invading. I'm going to establish, this is where we'll unfurl our American Mahayana flag, okay? And then we'll start the propagating more aggressively up here, and then continue with Los Angeles. So far, the last 16 years, we've been very content with going under the radar. It's no longer the case because I'm not deferring to my Master YongHua disciples anymore. We're going to do it our way. Propagating our American Mahayana versus their Chinese Mahayana. Okay? So ours a lot more Americanized, a lot more, if you will, advanced. Okay. Anyway, so that's where we are. Yes, Wei Mao, he has a question.
Master, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all.
What does it have to do with us again?
The monks and the
Wait, okay, happy Father's Day, everyone. You make me feel so old all of a sudden. It's amazing. How come there's no, good sales of Father's Day? Am I looking in the wrong places? I've been looking at, weightlifting stuff. It's nothing for sale at all. I'm so disappointed. Yes, Wei Mao, you still have something to say?
Yes, Master. I'm sorry. I don't think of you as my father. Because my father would be like 100 years old. But anyhow. But I wanted to say, in regards to Dharma Treasury, can we still have our, welcome to the neighborhood sort of thing sometime in August? Is that still okay? I haven't really...
We probably have some delays. I don't think we'll be done in August at all. If lucky, we'll be ready in September, Labor Day, for the relics exhibit. That's about all we're going to have. Probably do it together. How's that? Because I expect more delays. Okay.
Thank you, Master.
It's a lot more, the repairs are extensive. Okay. Yeah, our standards are pretty high, so they're pretty extensive. And Thoại is slow. But more likely, I'm glad you brought it up, more likely maybe September, hopefully. Okay, September we should be able to be open to the public, and then the statue will come sometimes the 4th quarter, probably, because they're being shipped from Asia to over here. So we have some time yet, okay? But things are happening right now, happening favorably, even in spite of the COVID thing and so forth. It's happening, so we're very, very pleased. It's a huge statue. 3 sets of statues about 8 feet high, 8 or 9 feet? 9 feet. I was looking this morning. At it. It's would take up most of the altar, okay, the wall. 9 feet. So we'll take up we'll reach up to no higher, because you add the altar down here. I like the altar from the door to the other door. Let's find a piece of live edge wood, thick enough. The reason I need to have the thing here, I want it real simple because our statues are very, very adorned. Okay, so I want the base to be very simple. Okay, live edge wood. Okay, and then we can use some anchors, wood anchors, metal anchors to the base. Okay, so you screw that to the top of the altar surface, and it's like a hook like this, so that protected against damages against earthquake. Okay, I'd be surprised if there's some serious earthquake here, but in 30 years maybe there will be, depend on what the next master is going to do. But as long as I'm here, I hope there's no earthquake. Please, don't make me lose face. But we need to protect the statues because they are basically irreplaceable. So that's why I need a wood surface, okay, and anchored in the base, okay, and they flex. So September, you should also have a lot of work to do. You need to get the display cases, and finishing touches. The Chan Hall needs to be finished and so forth. A lot of stuff to do. But I'm very pleased. I'm so grateful for the Northern California disciples. Well, all of you disciples have been so supportive and helpful in the process. I used to do, when I first started at Lu Mountain Temple, I had to do everything myself, okay? And then gradually the students came along and they pitched in, so it's working out quite well. Because we are doing more and more work, I have no choice but train my limited, very small number of disciples very well. So that's why, since Master Srinath, for example, had a lot of disciples, I have only a handful, so mine have to do a lot more work than all his disciples. So that's why your skill level has to be higher, much higher than theirs, okay? And that's why. But eventually, we will hopefully have more sangans. As I said, Northern California is a major area where we will start more aggressively propagate the Dharma, and then go down south, propagate down south more, okay? Because so far down south we've been biding our time, waiting for the manpower and for the support, okay? Now the support is happening, so we will develop Northern California first, Southern California and Korea probably simultaneously at the rate it's going, okay? So, and that means I even have to train people even quicker, competent people. Okay. All right. Anyone has any other questions or comments? As usual, I'm very pleased that people also improve during this Qi here, both in Korea as well as in the United States. Okay? So keep it up. And that's what this is about. It's about you. It's not about me. I'm doing all these things. There's a need. That's why there are opportunities for you to create more blessings and improve. Okay? So that's all there is to it. YouTube, go ahead.
Master, this comment from Emily. From speaking with Tuan, I just want to give me shout out to him for being so caring and detail-oriented with his work at DTT.
Yes.
I also
Go ahead.
I also noticed how busy Venerable XJ is over there. I always see him moving around. Also, how tired he is, but he still keep going.
Yeah.
And Venerable Shin Tong also keep everyone in check at the kitchen, and how much trouble I caused her for looking for Activia probiotics for my stomach inflammation over there. Thank you all for your efforts. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we have Xian Tong as the enforcer. Xian Che is the sleeper. And Tuan as the slave driver. Yeah, we have all the skills we need. Okay, anyone else would like to say anything? Have you learned anything through the last month or so at this Dharma treasury, or this experience here? Get used to it. I'm gonna have to be traveling a lot, moving about from region to region to help out and train people. So that's why I'm hoping that eventually, gradually, more and more of you will step up and speak Dharma and take care of our people. Okay? This is very important to me. This is for you. It's not about me at all. I'm too old. I'm not going to become enlightened anytime soon anymore. So I'm placing all my hopes on you, future generations. Okay? You, third generation. Special people. Okay? I'm so pleased on how everyone in all three regions have been improving steadily and working very hard. Yes, the qi is the spirit. Our spirit of doing qi is that a spirit of cultivation. I feel that, I don't know about you, I emphasize again, for me, life is cultivation. If I live and I can't cultivate, then I don't think my life would have any meaning at all. So I try as much as I can. And to see that people are able to cultivate and improve, that makes me very, very happy. Because happiness is very contagious. I see how people here up north here, I'm here at San Francisco, here up north. I've been watching our people from San Jose to here, and I see how people have improving steadily, and so I'm very pleased with that, because what people don't realize is when you improve, you become a better person, and you bring that happiness, that improved quality of you home and to the office, to wherever you go. So this is how we spread our Dharma. We don't try to convert people, okay? Unlike the other religions, or we don't try to get money out of you, okay? To benefit ourselves, okay? What we try to do, our spirit, is to propagate by training you. When the Asians talk about propagation, they only talk about words. They only talk about sutras and so forth. When I talk about propagation, to me, it means that people who will practice and they will improve, okay? So that they become important contributors in society, okay? That's what it's about for me. That's what propagation means, that helping train people so that they're happy at home, so that they're more productive at work, okay? And that's how Buddhism propagates. the propagation of goodness, the propagation of inner peace, the propagation of inner bliss, the propagation of helping others become happier. Okay, and that's what, to me, what propagation is. I'm not interested in having a lot of books, having a lot of temples. I'm more interested in quality. Okay, I will train as many people as possible. We will found as many way places as possible, but I have my work to do. My number one is training. Equally important is to help people go to the Pureland. You don't know how expensive it is, how difficult it is to go to the Pureland. It takes a lot of work. Okay, so see, just similarly, when a Dharma propagation to me is to train people so that your samadhi level increases, your wisdom increases, so that you can do more good here in a Saha world. Okay, you can help your children. You can influence your family members in a good way without having to convert them. I'm not interested in having your family becoming Buddhist or anything like that, but they should see the goodness, the light in you, and that will influence them in a good way. Okay, that's all we want. And also, we also propagate Pureland. Okay? And Pureland to me is for you to go to the Pureland. There's too much talk. People, and you can tell people, the Asian, when they practice Pureland, they recite the Buddha's name. And they recite it for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. They recite it very vigorously. They really believe in it. They really aspire. They want so desperately to go to the Pureland. Okay? And yet, no one teaches them that when you practice Pureland, it's not reciting Buddha's name. Who says reciting Buddha's name is Pureland Dharma door? You recite the Buddha's name is for the purpose of what? Number one, reducing your three poisons. Make sense? That's why we're doing this. So that you become less stupid, less greedy, less angry. If you recite the Buddha's name and you remain the same, you still are angry, you still are stupid, you still are greedy, then you're failing the Pureland Dharma door. It's going nowhere. Don't expect your hope of rebirth is very, very small. Okay? So the Pureland Dharma door has two portions. Number one is self-help. The self-help part is that you recite it in order to help yourself. Now, people keep on telling me the complaints of the criticizers, the people who criticize us, is that you people recite the Buddha's name and you're still so angry. You're still so vain, so arrogant. You're still so greedy. And they're right. There's nothing wrong with being greedy, nothing wrong with being angry, as long as you reduce it. Okay? That's the purpose of the Pureland Dharma door. It has to happen first. And then the second part, of course, is that for most of you, you will not be able to go to the Pureland on your own. So we need to help you. And that's a part that's difficult for me, okay? And I'm still trying to figure out how to train people to help me do that. I don't know how to do it yet. Okay, Chan is easy. Chan, we have the Wei Yang training that has proven to work for 1,000 years. For many generations. from the patriarchs, from the non-patriarchs, superior Chan cultivators, Chan teachers, Chan good no advisors. The Pure Land people is becoming a superstition in the Asians. No one knows anything anymore. No one understands much about Pure Land anymore, Pure Land Buddhism anymore, and therefore people are going by blind faith. That's why my attitude is we need to be more practical, be more result-oriented. I'm saying that American Pure Land Buddhism, those of you who practice it, you should be less greedy, less angry, less stupid. That's the first sign right there. It's supposed to be that way. Okay? And then that's a self-help, the others help, then your faith has to increase. That's what the others help part involves. Your faith gets deeper and stronger. Okay? Because it's like when Shakyamuni Buddha explained the Amitabha Sutra, he says, it's not something you can understand. Even I tell you this sutra here, I explain to you what the Pure Land, Western Bliss Pure Land is like. You won't be able to understand. And therefore, your only hope really is you have to believe what I say. Okay? It is so incredible. It is so inconceivable that it's the only way for you to experience it, to be able to get a glimpse of it, is through your faith. Because you know what? Why would they try to convince you at all? It's a very exclusive club, believe it or not. It is for the elite. It is for people who have tremendous blessings. Question is that, do you have enough? So if you recite the Buddha's name and you cannot improve your recitation, how can you have enough blessings to go? And that's why the other part, the Pure Land Dharma door, where you need to develop more faith so that you yourself, hopefully, will be able to have opportunities to understand more about the Pure Land. Okay? Questions or comments? Yes. 3.
A Di Đà Phật. Thưa thầy, với tư cách là người Phật tử rất là tín tâm với pháp môn niệm Phật và cầu vãng sanh, thì con thấy rằng trước nhất là như thầy dạy là chúng ta phải có niềm tin. Dạ thưa mời cô thông dịch.
Master, for me, I'm the practitioner that I really believe in the recitation Dharma door, and then I wish to, I'm seeking to get reborn to the Pure Land. So I know that the number one is to have faith.
Chúng con tin rằng có cõi cực lạc. Nơi đó là Đức Phật A Di Đà sẵn sàng tiếp nhận chúng con, và chúng con rất là tin tưởng nơi thầy, bởi vì thầy tìm mọi cách để giúp cho chúng con tiến bộ và đồng thời có phương pháp để mà có khả năng để giúp cho chúng con có thể vãng sanh.
So I really believe in the Pureland. I believe that Amitabha there, and then he's waiting for us. He will accept us, and I believe in you. I know that you do a lot to help us. You have a method to help us to go to the Pureland.
Và vì cái lòng tin mãnh liệt như vậy cho nên á, con lúc nào cũng cảm thấy là thọ ơn Phật, thọ ơn Bồ Tát cũng như là thọ ơn Thầy rất là nhiều.
Because of that strong belief, so that's why I always feel that thọ ơn. I'm very grateful. I receive a lot from the Buddha, the Bodhisattva, and from you.
Đôi khi con có cảm tưởng như là mình ở trong vòng sinh tử này á, như là bị té xuống cái giếng, mà Thầy chính là người đưa cái dây để mà con cố gắng con nắm sợi dây đó, và Thầy đã dùng cái lực, cái lòng từ bi và để kéo con cũng như là các đồng bạn có thể ra khỏi miệng giếng, có thể thoát khỏi cái biển khổ sinh tử này.
So sometimes I feel that I've been involved in the reincarnation wheel. It's similar to that I fall into the well, and then Master is throwing the rope down there for me to hold on the rope, and then Master is using your compassion to pull me up along together with my co-cultivators, so that we can get out of the well, and then we can escape the wheel of birth and death.
Từ lòng biết ơn sâu sắc đó thì con luôn luôn tìm cách để báo ơn.
And because I'm so grateful for all of the thing I received, so I always want to find a way to pay back.
Con cảm thấy cái điều mà báo ơn mà hữu hiệu nhất đó là cố gắng tu hành tiến bộ. Thì cái điều đó làm cho Thầy vui, Thầy quên bớt những cái công sức, những cái khó nhọc mà Thầy đã làm tất cả để vì chúng con.
And I feel that the best way to pay back is to focus, to practice more, so that I can make progress. And through the progress, I hope that it can make Master feel happier, and it will help you to forget all of the suffering, all of the hardship that you've been pouring out to help us.
Không những biết ơn Thầy mà chúng con còn biết ơn tất cả những vị xuất gia theo lời Thầy đã luôn luôn tìm cách để khuyến khích và giúp đỡ chúng con.
And not only that, I'm grateful to Master, I also grateful to your left home disciple that always follow your instruction, and then they also encourage us to practice.
Và đồng thời con có nghĩ rằng mặc dù Thầy không có yêu cầu, không có phan duyên, không có gợi ý để cho chúng con góp phần lo về cơ sở vật chất, nhưng mà con luôn luôn thấy rằng đây như là cái nhà chung, cái nhà của cha mẹ, và mỗi người theo cái khả năng của mình cứ âm thầm lo cho Tam Bảo.
And even though Master didn't really drop any hint or claim on the condition or saying some tips here and there, but I feel that all of the infrastructure here is for us. It's kind of like the house that belong to our parents, and then we should contribute. We should quietly helping the triple jewel.
Cho nên có nhiều bạn có thể là vì mới vào đạo cho nên cứ tìm cách coi làm cái gì thì có phước nhiều, làm cái gì thì có phước ít. Thì theo cái ý nghĩ của con đó, là mình cứ coi đây là cái nhà chung. Thầy là bậc cha mẹ, quý sư là những cái bậc trưởng thượng, thì mình coi quý vị cần cái gì, hoặc là một cái bóng đèn hư thì mình lo, mình tìm cách mình thay, hoặc là bất cứ cái chuyện nhỏ chuyện lớn gì mình cũng để tâm. Thì đó, con nghĩ đó là cái cách tạo phước lớn nhất.
And I know that there are a lot of new people, they come and then they don't know what to do, and then they worry like, when I do this one, will I have a lot of blessing or will I have less blessing? In my opinion, you all should treat this place as your home. And then Master is similar to our parents. The left home people are our trưởng thượng, our seniors. And then we should pay attention to whatever needs at the temple. Like, for example, we see the bulb is broken, we can quietly replace it, or we see whoever needs help, we can jump in and help.
Là tóm lại, khi mà chúng ta làm một cái Phật sự với lòng báo ơn, thì cái Phật sự đó theo con nghĩ là rất là lớn lao, nhưng mà mình cũng không cần nghĩ tới nó lớn hay là nó nhỏ.
So I think that when you do the Buddha's work with the mindset of payback, and then we just do it. Don't need to think like whether it's big or it's small. That's the real way of creating blessing and payback.
Tóm lại, cố gắng tu để tiến bộ và luôn luôn để tâm tới những sự cần thiết của Tam Bảo, thì đó là cái cách mà chúng ta có thể tròn tu phước và tu huệ để có thể đầy đủ điều kiện vãng sanh cực lạc quốc. A Di Đà Phật.
So in summary, I think that we should focus on practicing in order to make progress, and at the same time, we should pay attention to the thing happen in the way place, and then try to help the triple jewel the best way we can, and then that is the best way to practice blessing and practice wisdom, and then we will have enough blessing, and then we will meet the requirement to get rebirth to the Pureland.
Okay. You too.
Master, comment from Apple Gold Forest. I really like what I've learned from Master's teachings. I work hard for myself, but not on my own. And knowing that I can always get guidance from Master and all the venerables make me feel more confidence in myself. Thank you, Master, and all the venerables.
You're welcome. Thank you for working hard. And it's because I'm grateful to all of you as well, to lay people, because of you that I'm able to train more of my disciples, my left-home disciples. They need to, our training is on-the-job training. We need to do some real work instead of theories. There's no theory here. The theory is from the Buddha's teaching. The theory is from the sutras. Okay, for my work is how to teach you how to apply the theory, how to verify the theory. Okay, you apply proven techniques that work for many before you, and so that you can see, you can connect with the Buddhist teaching. And the Buddhist teaching is actually part of your Buddha nature, and so it's a self-fulfilling process. You basically are connecting with your own true self. That's all. To say that that I'm doing anything is not quite true. I'm simply helping you unravel your confusion. Let go of your afflictions. That's all. That's all it takes. Okay. All right. So anyway, I want to again finish my point. My point is that I don't know how else to put it, but if you come to the Pureland Dharma door with an attitude that you're special and you so full of yourself, chances are that you only making it very difficult for yourself to attain rebirth of the Pure Land, because the Pure Land is such a elite class, a very advantageous and wonderful place to be. Believe me, we don't need to sell ourselves to you at all. You can't even recognize that. It's your problem. Okay? What else gonna take for you to do? There's no way for you to earn enough money in this lifetime to pay for your lifelong cultivation in the Pure Land. You will go there and you cultivate forever until you become a Buddha. Okay? So there's no way that you can earn enough money to pay for that. I don't care how rich you are. There's not enough money here in the Sour world for you to do that. So you see, it takes a lot of blessings. So I don't know why the Pure Land teachers are so obsequious to the disciples. I don't get it. Because if you're not upfront with the practitioners, they get the wrong ideas and they have the wrong attitude, and therefore make it very difficult for them to enter samadhi, okay, the Buddha recitation samadhi, making it also very difficult for the Buddha to be convinced you deserve a chance. Okay, so that's why I said that your faith is very important. Your faith will help you become less egocentric, more respectful. Okay, one of the first strike for me is that people who are not respectful. If you're not respectful, why would we train you? Why would we teach you? You're not respectful. How would I dare to recommend you that you go to the Pure Land? Because Amitabha would be very upset at me. Think about it. Okay, so those are common sense. Okay, so if you really want to go to the Pure Land, you have to be more respectful. You have to have more faith. You have to work harder. Okay. And you have to improve. Okay, I stop here today. Thank you all.